welcome to a brand new speed build. Today we're building a Mediterranean family home and I'm so excited for this because I built this like a month ago and for some reason I have kind of put it off to do the voiceover because I've been like the editing has been done for like 2 weeks now, and I don't know, I'm just putting off the voiceover and like putting other videos like on the up top for like priority reasons. I don't really know, but yeah, so today you're finally getting this video, and let me just say that the Mediterranean style is not something I'm very comfortable with. I don't think I've ever like seen a house like in Mediterranean style. Well, maybe because I've been to Spain, but yeah, I don't know, I don't remember honestly because I was in a city too, so I don't really remember. And so like the times I've seen Mediterranean homes are on like TV or on like Pinterest, basically. This house was inspired by a house from Pinterest, and my Pinterest is always linked down below, and if you want to find the house you can go and see it there. It's somewhere in the house category at some point, I don't really know. But yeah, and also like I'm not really sure like how, if this is like really true to this style, but I don't know, I really liked how it turned out, and I think it's on the smaller side. It's for 2 parents, 2 kids, and a toddler. Obviously you can customize that to what you want and need. All I ask for you is not to upload it as your own, and it's totally fine otherwise. And so I don't know, I really liked how this turned out, and I liked that I could fit as many bedrooms as I could because the upstairs is kind of small, and so that's where the kids and toddlers room is, and then and then in downstairs is where the parents' bedroom is. So also upstairs there's 2 bathrooms and downstairs is 1 bathroom, so there is enough bedrooms and bathrooms and everything. I think everything should work perfectly fine. This house is playtested and everything worked totally fine, but I didn't playtest with like a full family like that. I think everything should kind of flow in a good way, and there should not be like any problems with like not enough bathrooms or anything like that. At least I hope there's not. But yeah, this house ended up costing 110,312 simoleons, which is a lot. And I know it's like it's a terrifying like number. Like, why is it that much? And clutter, I've said it before and I'm gonna say it again. Clutter is my, like, I don't know. I use clutter all the time, but I think it's fine. Honestly, I would just cheat it. Honestly, I would just cheat it. That's what I usually do. I've said this before too, that I don't really play the game anymore. Like, I mostly build because that's what I love to do, and there's a reason why I do it so much. But sometimes I do play, and then most of the time I do like legacy or like 100 baby challenge when I do play. And so it's rare that I just play with like a family, but if I do, I most likely cheat because I don't know, I think it's like kind of weird sometimes to just like start with like nothing, because I don't know, maybe that's weird, I don't know, it's my opinion, I'm not sure. And so this house is on the longer, or this video I should say is on the longer side. I don't know, it's been a lot of like more longer videos recently, and I don't know why. Like I guess I just been in a kick like doing homes that just takes me longer. Like there's a video, I don't know if it's come up before this or after, I'm not entirely sure, it depends on when I get that done, but that is very long. Like it's an hour. Before like when I put it in, like when I sped it up like without editing, it's an hour, and that's not usually the case. Usually it's like 30 to 40 minutes. I think this was like 34 minutes or something like that, and usually I edit out about 10 minutes. But yeah, because this is a long video, or on the longer side, I did have to edit out a lot. So I did edit out a fair amount. I did not edit out the floor plan, which I usually do, but I decided to keep it in this home because I did struggle a little bit, but not that much, so it wasn't just me like deleting over and over and over again, which usually happens, because floor plans are sometimes very, very hard. But actually I want to keep it so like you guys could see it, because that's how I learned to make floor plans, was kind of to see what other people did and how they, I don't know, kind of like with sizing and everything, because I think that's kind of hard to like know what's a good sized room, but after a while you kind of just get a feel for it. But in the beginning that's really how I learned, so maybe hopefully someone will like that I kept it in. But some of the things I did like edit out was obviously the columns. You already see me place them, or you haven't because I edited them out, but they're already here. But I did keep that in, and the reason for that, or I did not keep that in. God, my mind is kind of all over the place right now. But I didn't keep that in because repetitive, like I was just doing the same thing over and over and over again. And the same with lights. You will see that, yeah, they're already placed too, because it was just more like, I don't know, it just didn't make sense for me to have it in because I was just like going around the house doing the same thing over and over and over again. And you see me and other people do it so many times, so I think you're not missing out, basically. And there's two other things that are also edited out, and that's also because it was just me doing the same thing over and over and over again. It was the landscaping, so I showed the landscaping of the front of the build, which is usually what I do. I usually edit out the back and sides of the build with the landscaping because, like I've said, I do it over and over and over again, and it doesn't make sense to me to keep it in, especially if a video is kind of long. I don't see the point of keeping it in. And then also bathrooms, I usually edit that out, but this, as always, you will see one, and it's the downstairs bathroom. And in the upstairs bathrooms, the only like difference is that both of them, I think, have shower tub combos. The downstairs bathroom only has a shower, so it's just very simple like change. But yeah. And so otherwise, that's all I edited out. I kept everything else in, and I hope you really liked that I kept everything else in, especially the floor plan. But you saw me before because I've already placed the floors and wallpapers and everything. When I was placing the floors, the first thing I did was actually to place a tile all over the house, and it's a tile from Jungle Adventure, and I really, really like that tile. I ended up keeping it in the bathrooms, but that's it. And the reason why I wanted it in the first place, like all over the house, is according to my research and what I've seen other people like on TV and on Pinterest and everything like that, that's like pretty common to have tile like throughout the house and then maybe carpet in the bedrooms. And I wanted to do that. It just, for me, it looked weird because the house that I lived in, it's only been like wooden floors, so that's what makes sense to me. So I kept wooden floors in this one. But I guess if I was to stay true to kind of the style, I would have gone with the tile. But I don't know, I hope it's okay that I changed it out. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do, but I decided to go back to the wood floors because it looked better in my opinion. But if you want to, you can obviously change that. Again, just don't upload it as your own to the gallery, and that's totally fine. But now we're moving on to the backyard, and this backyard, I put a lot of like activities and stuff because there's not a lot of room in the house. Like there's not a designated office, so I had to, like, I almost forgot to put in the computer. You will see like when I put it in now, I was kind of like, oh wait, I haven't put that in. So I put that in. But yeah, so outside there is the monkey bars, there's the swing set, there's a lot of flower pots, there's the what's it called, like gardening table, like flower arrangement table maybe it's called, I don't know. There's a pool. There's like this thing from Get Together, I think it came with, where you can like jump into the pool and like make like dives and stuff, which I thought was really fun. And then I didn't decide to have a toddler until I was basically like doing the bedrooms, which is the last thing I do. So you will see that I go back into the backyard and take away, because at first I think I put down the Don't Wake the Llama table. But so I take that one away and I replace it with a small little like dollhouse, or like it's a tree dollhouse. You will see when I place it. So I think that was really cute for just like the toddler, so they also have something to do outside. And then there's like this little seating area. There's also like 2 sun chairs or whatever it's called. So you can sit, like lay there and, I don't know, absorb the sun or something. That's probably not the right terminology, but it's fine. And also on the kind of outdoor like patio area or like outdoor deck area, there's a barbecue and also like a dining table, so you can eat out there. So there's a lot to do out here. And I also changed it so that the backyard, like the fenced in backyard, has grass, but not under like the landscaping. There's still dirt, but otherwise I decided to have grass. And that would probably like in reality cost so much, because that would not be like real grass. Let's be honest, it would be like fake grass and it'd probably cost a lot, but I really wanted it to have grass, so I made it so they have grass. And so like in reality that would be really expensive, but we're not in reality, we're in The Sims, so it's totally fine. Usually I try to stay like kind of true to like reality and stuff, but not here. No, aesthetics, you know, aesthetics, that's important. Yeah, here you'll see kind of the outdoor patio area, and it's not a roofed one. Usually I have like a roof on top of the outdoor I don't know, deck or patio area. I don't really know what to call it. Like I guess it's a deck, right? But porch, maybe a porch? I don't know. Let me know if what's the right term for that. But anyway, I usually put a roof over it, but I thought because this is in Oasis Springs and because it's usually like sunny most of the time, I thought it would be like kind of fun to have it doesn't matter if you have a roof on or not, because it's not gonna rain, it's not gonna snow, it's not gonna be like anything like that. But there's a little part of it that has, like where the barbecue is, that has a little bit of roof over it, and that was just because it matched up with the roof that I did on the side. You have already seen me do it. Like when I did it, you will see that it kind of just matched up to have it like that, and I really liked it also because I think that if there's something that you have outside that you really like don't want to get like damaged by like the weathers and everything like that, it's definitely like the barbecue, especially because they have this like bigger one. You don't want that to be damaged, to like have that under your roof in case it rains. Because I don't think it snows in Oasis Springs, but it does rain, I guess, sometimes. Maybe I don't know. Like I said, I don't play the game, and like in reality I don't live in this kind of like area, so I don't know how it is. But yeah, we're already onto the interior, and we're starting with the kitchen and dining area. It's a combined area because the space, honestly, if I wanted to have like less kids, I could probably move the parents' bedroom upstairs and have the parents' bedroom be a dining room. But I really like how this turned out, and you will also see like kind of towards the end that I do put a high chair both inside and outside on the dining tables, or at the dining tables, because the toddlers need one. Did I forget to put in a potty again? I might have. Honestly, I might have. I always forget to put in potties. I don't remember. You can see in the screenshots. You can see if there's potties. I don't remember. Otherwise, just put in one. But yeah, and I do really clutter this kitchen up a lot. I don't know. I thought it was just so cozy and like homey to put in like a lot of clutter. That's why I do it, and that's how my house is. Like it's very like clutter. We had a lot of stuff. So that's, I don't know, I love that so much, so I want to keep that here as well. And yeah, I just put like some picture frames and stuff like that, and I really love those picture frames. That's from the Moschino stuff pack, I think. And that's basically like the one object I use in every build. So if you ever see a build of mine and it says like it has Moschino stuff, it's most likely that picture frame that has the big one and then like two smaller ones, and that's just because I love the idea of having family photos. In my house we don't have any family photos like up, but I don't think like that's not a thing you do here, but I know in a lot of other houses and countries and stuff you have family photos up like all over the house, and I love that idea so much. And if I do play the game, I love having family photos everywhere, especially if you're doing like a legacy challenge and you have photos from like all the generations. It's so cute. But yeah, now we're moving on to the bathroom. It's a very simple bathroom, like very standard, like basically every bathroom I've ever done. Literally, I use the same things over and over and over again, and I probably should get better at that, but it's fine. It's totally fine. But yeah, and I think the mirror there, like on like over the sink, is a little too high, because I did adapt it to the sink that I went with first, which was the one from Jungle Adventure, but then I decided not to have that because it looked kind of just too chunky. But then I forgot to lower the mirror, so it's probably way too high, but it's fine. It's fine. You can just change that if you want to. I'm not gonna remember to change that when I upload it to gallery. But yeah, and so now we're moving on to the hallway, and this is where I actually end up putting a desk. And you will see me do that also kind of towards the end of the build. And this was just the only place, like it's right here where I put the chair with the lamp, and I think just like a flower or something. Oh yeah, there's also room for a dog, I think there's a dog. I don't remember. Anyway, I probably should have like checked that before I did this voiceover, but it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, and so this was like the only place in the house that made sense to have a desk, because there was like no space in the living room, although the living room is kind of big. It was just no like good place to have it, and I didn't want to have it in the parents' bedroom because I wanted the kids to be able to use it too. So I just decided to have it in the entry, which makes no sense whatsoever. Like, just think, like, you come into a house and the first thing you see is like a desk. Like, that makes no sense. Maybe like some of you has like that. I don't know, I've never had like that, but it makes no sense, but it's fine. But yeah, now we're moving on to the living room, and this living room, I love it so much. It has like a lot of huge windows, because it's, I guess you can make this into a sunroom, because it's like an area like outside. It kind of looks like, I don't know how to say it, but like it's a bump out of the house and there's nothing above it, so you can put like a glass roof if you want to. There's already kind of a lot of windows, so it could definitely be like a sunroom area, but I wanted to make it to the living room, and I don't know, I think it just worked out pretty perfectly. It might have been better to be like a little smaller, because I didn't really know what to do with some of the empty space, but I think it worked in the end. Honestly, I think it works. But it has a fireplace, and I playtested it. Everything worked. And it does have a TV too, so that's nice. I always put in TVs, but yeah, and then just a bookshelf and, you know, just living room stuff. I always kind of struggle with living rooms, like knowing what to put in there, because my living room that I have right now is huge. Like, it's gigantic. And when I say that, like, I mean that, because we have, in our living room, we have also, like, obviously have our, like, couches and our TV. We also have a fireplace, and then, like, have a dining table in there. Like, it's huge, so I never know, like, what to put in there, because our living room is, like, a lot, but it's because it's huge. Our last living room was not that huge. So, like, we didn't have that as much stuff, so I never know what to put in there. Like, I never know, so I just kind of just, like, a bookcase, that works, because bookcases have always been in living rooms for me, but, I don't know, like, another chair, maybe. Like, I don't know what to do with living rooms. I don't know. Help me. So if you, like, have any ideas on what to do in living rooms, please let me know, because I need to know. And so yeah, we're almost onto the upstairs, or we are onto the upstairs right now, and I start with this hallway, which is not fun. Like, it's nothing special. It's like a tiny hallway with 5 doors, 3 bedrooms and then 2 bathrooms, and it's like so small, and like it has nothing, but it does have some like wall decorations and some like wall lights, but that's it. And yeah, and we're like, here we are putting out some more like toddler stuff, because this was when I decided to have a toddler in here. Instead, I didn't really want to fit the, what's it called, like toddler slide, but there was like no good place for it, so I decided to not have that. But I don't know, like with toddlers, I think it's very hard to sometimes like to just set them to do activities. Usually my toddlers in the game are just doing like things on a tablet, like playing games, which is not great for them. They should probably like be out playing. So I really tried to have that little like slide. It didn't fit, so I decided not to have it. And yeah, that's my reasoning for that. Now we're moving on to the first kid's bedroom, and I love this kid's bedroom. I've been going with this color scheme for a while. You will see also an apartment coming up in the next few weeks. I don't know if it's in like within the week or like because it's a Christmas apartment, so like it's before Christmas. Anyway, it has the same color scheme for a child's bedroom in that one too. But I don't know, I just love this color scheme with this red, orange, and I don't know, yellow color scheme. I love it so much. And everything was basically based on the bed from Eco Lifestyle, which I love. Like the beds from Eco Lifestyle, yes. I'm so happy we got them, because that's really what we needed when like it came out and everything. So yeah, and it's just a very like red, yellow, and orange room. And then the other kids room that we're in right now is very blue, like this, not like a light blue, but just like a blue. I don't know what to call it. Like this is what, when I think of blue, this is what I think of. Like it's just very blue. Does that make any sense whatsoever? But one thing that I didn't do for either of the kids' bedroom was put a desk in. I always put a desk in, but for these like rooms in this house, I didn't. And I don't know what the reasoning for that was. I don't know, space maybe. I want to fit more activities. So in this room, there's a what's that called? Like a science station, which by the way, I love that they gave us a new one with Snow Escape, because the other one was just like, it had one swatch and it never fit. Like, no, never. But like this one fits all the time, so I'm just using it over and over and over again. And then in the other kids' room, there's a like drawing table, which I really liked. And then in the toddler's bedroom that we're in right now, I actually didn't go for like a color scheme in mind. I didn't like at all. I guess maybe like yellow and light blue maybe is what I went for. I don't know. But I just put like miscellaneous things in here and it went by pretty quickly. And yeah, and I put a little dollhouse and this little bunny, which this bunny I love so much. I think it's an unlockable, like you have to like have sheets on to be able to place it, but yeah, that's basically it for this video. And don't forget to like, share, comment, and of course subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye. Bye.